Alright, I don't see any Atraxa, so we're good to play. Hey guys, we're here with the last game for the Alpha build in Avacyn, Guardian Angel. So we're up against Edric, Tajik, and Mogus. Alright, I can get behind this. And we've got a hand that we can keep. I don't think I'd ever just throw a hand that had plenty of lands. Drawing the spells is going to be a problem. But at least this way we can, draw into, play whatever we draw into. Theoretically speaking, of course. So let's see, we would get right now. It's too early to say if we would actually put in the Blinding Angel this soon or not. Oh well. Let's go ahead and give him the old F8. Edric starts off with Vivid Grove, which I'm never really... I'm always skeptical about putting these into two-color decks. Just don't like them in two-color decks. I don't like these in general. I think the only deck I do like them in is Atraxa. Yeah. Alright, so Taji goes into Immigration Lands. Whenever the creature becomes blocked, you draw 2 cards. That's really good. But we're just going to lowly F6 it. Of course, Tajik opens with a nice hello. Let's see, low key, gotta take out the Edric player first. Especially if they're dropping a Sylvan Library turn 2. Don't know what we can actually do about it, though. Right now, we're just... Let's see, right now we kind of have to go with our default plan, which is to get Avacyn online as quickly as possible. There's Addie. So, she can come down, I guess. So, Advocate into Avacyn. Also, I really hope that Facebook notification thing isn't leaking in from my browser. Let's see, it should be going through my headphones. Although theoretically, if it could actually record the stuff that's going on my desktop, then that would actually solve a problem to some other player games. Meanwhile, Edric going on with the Swift for Boot, Tajik dropping out a Sword of Vengeance, Mogus just kind of, dropping more lands, and the Facebook notifications. Crucible Worlds from Mogus. Okay, then. Catastrophe. So we'll go ahead, put a pin in that. Sarah Advocate into Avacyn. I think that's the best that we can do. Drawing 2 cards with Sylvan ability. Putting 1 card on top. Keeping a card. Paying life to keep a card, huh? There's a fog. Oh, stuck on 2 lands. Might have to kick the Edric player while they're down. Prowl. Potentially Rogue Tribal. Potentially. Tajik is all on white? Oh, dear God, it's a Mishra's Workshop. Staff of Nin. So, as much as I want to take out Edric, I might have to take out Mogus first. Alright, so a much slower start here. We got Carmen. So that's good. Let's see, need to hit a couple more land drops to really start making use of this. Tajik and Edric. Right now, from the looks of things, those guys are just a little behind. That Sylvan Library is going to start digging Edric out, though. And if Edric gets going, there's no way I'm going to be able to keep up with that. So maybe I do actually get Edric. It depends on how far along. Actually, no, I can't even do that with the Fog Bank. Never mind. That Fog Bank is actually just the perfect blocker right now. Alright, so Edric does get out there. And right now, as it is, we have two ways to get back Avacyn. We've got Breath of Life and Karmic Guide. Oh, poor Tajik. Starting to miss land drops. And I can't hit Edric, so I guess I'm smacking Mogus to draw more cards? Mishra's Workshop, though. And a Phyrexian Arena. Drawing 3 cards a turn. Suddenly I'm a little more okay with trying to take out Mogus. And Bazaar? What's he playing at? Is he playing Reanimator or something like that? I'm scared. I'm just a wee bit scared now. Swamp, Executioner's Capsule, Darksteel Forge. Oh yeah, we're taking out Mogus now. Let's see if they'll let me actually set her default. Addie's going to stay back as a blocker. She's more valuable that way. Let's see, I suppose if I did one more land... If I get one more land, I could Catastrophe and try and win with Avacyn. It really depends. Could potentially 3-shot Mogus out while continuously drawing cards thanks to Edric. That would be really powerful. Avacyn has to be able to live the turn. If not, we'll use Breath of Life and go Flickering Ward to get her going. Protect her a bit. Let's see. Otherwise, I want to hold on mana to save the Flickering Ward. And then she can use her 2 mana to keep Sarah... No, keep Addie fine. Okay, safe. Maybe. Alright, Avacyn's here. She got her homegirl, Addie. Edric is slowly getting back into this. Edric going in at Tajik. And target player sacks an attacking creature and they get soldiers. Where X is that creature's toughness. What was that from? Is that from like one of the is that from the Commander product? Huh. I've never heard of this card before. It must be. So no Edric. But a couple of soldiers can start getting some work done. Well, this game's just got a little more interesting. I can't actually catastrophe if that soldier's carrying that sword. See, right now it's just a 3-1. The infiltration lens, though. Well, I guess in theory I still could actually do it. It really depends on what Mogus does, too. And if I actually get that land. Ah, the Staff of Nin, that's what it is. That's... Ooh, the Staff of Nin actually messes up the combat math quite a bit. I didn't even think about it. Which means it's going to head in either my direction or Zuri's. Yeah, that seems about right. Stephanin boops off a token. Fog. Let's see, Zuri has to decide whether he's fine with Tajik drawing a couple cards or if he wants to take 3. Personally, I'd take 3. Because the Tajik is in no position to actually do anything else outside of just threatening a bolt every turn. Not even a bolt, it's a... Right now, it's a... Flare Elemental? What was it? Spark Elemental, there we go. That would be funny. I'm not going to do it, though. I want to... Mogus, being a red deck, could have something with haste. It's making me keep up my... Making me keep Addy up. But he just drew 3 cards for this turn. Torpor Orb is really good and actually just shut down our Karma Guide. And there's Mogus too. Yep. Mogus is going down. One, two, three, 4. I will not sack a creature. I will, however, play this Pearl Medallion. 1, 2. So, yeah. So that's going to be pro-red. And that's going to help Avacyn block off that guy. Could just have straight kill spells, but... Yep, alright. Alright, we're going to head over to Mogus. Deal 7. Wish we could draw a card off of that, though. We do have the planes up to at least bring our flickering ward back. Oh, it was not me. I mean, I've already turned her to a 7/6. Might have that. I need to auto yield to that Sylvan Library too. Permadelian helps a lot. It means we can actually cast Catastrophe if we need to. And at this point, I'm thinking we might do that. Because unless Mogus has like a Wrath or something, Avacyn can potentially just run the table off of this. Oh, except for the fact that there's a Blighted Agent right there. Oh, even the Blighted Agent... Well, no. Because that damn Fog Bank... Alright, I'm a little nettled now. Do you really want to do that, Edric? Depends on where that thing's swinging at. Okay, it's going back at Tajik. That's fine. See, with Flickering Ward, we could actually get to the Fog Bank, too. Get through the Fog Bank. Oh, yeah. But we wouldn't be able to Catastrophe and reset the Flickering Ward. I know I'm going back to Catastrophe a lot, because that's potentially just a straight I win button. Mogus, meanwhile, is going to be drawing 3 cards a turn. And they're damn good. And we only have 2 more turns to make that happen. Well, at least we can go ahead and throw out Blinding Needle too. Alright, what the... ew. Vampiric Tutoring for an answer. You know what I haven't seen in like forever? Sarah's Sanctum. Like, I think we saw it like a week or so after we put it into the deck, and then just nothing. Alright, so just got to grab a card in the deck. Oh god, it's probably like duplicate or something, isn't it? It's Noetic Skills? Beginning of each player's upkeep, return to its hand each creature with that player controls with power greater than the number of cards. Beginning of each player's upkeep, return to its owner's hand each creature that player controls with power greater than the number of in their hand. Interesting. Very interesting. So low-key could be trying to just screw with our hands too. But it says greater. So I'm going to try this. This will at least let me keep Avacyn out. Yeah, we got there. Now, that could also just be for naught if Mogus has a kill spell for Avacyn. Oh, there's a moat. Alright, go back to red. And I don't want to drop the moat. Alright, let's see if we can get in there again. Yeah, there's Mogus. Okay, and that should do it. Now, do I want to play the moat now? Because I'm still trying to think of the best way to do it with Catastrophe. That would make me bounce the Flickering Ward again. Nah, I'm going to hold on to this just in case there's a discard effect that I have to worry about. Beginning of each player's upkeep. I don't want to auto-yield to that just in case I have to do something on my turn to keep Avacyn out. This I do need to auto-yield to, though. Okay then, so if we can get one more hit on Mogus, he'll be out. Then we can start focusing on Edric and potentially use Catastrophe to close out the game. Potentially. That damn Fog Bank, though. That is rude as hell. Just for that, if I draw another land... Oh, you son of a bitch. I mean, Avacyn's going at the right person at least. But unless I can get that flickering ward on her... Just don't know what to do. Okay, so... Now, see, now you just make me wish I'd done Catastrophe earlier. Let's see, each creature that power controls with power greater than... Let's see, Avacyn's dealt 19 damage. One more hit from Avacyn will end it. Not that I can complain, but this does mean I would have to use Catastrophe as an actual creature wrath to try and get Avacyn back. Alternatively, if I can just draw one of my pieces of enchantment removal, that will make things a lot easier for me. Andrew just confiscated my angel, though. I am not pleased with that. Let's see, so what can we do with our next turn? Let's see, probably play the Blinding Angel. Blinding Angel, I think, is probably the best one. It's not like we have anything else we can use to build our board. Well, there's a Soul Ring. Let's see, no scales. Just grabbing a black kill spell would have done it, though. Yeah, there's a Sun Droplet. Oh, there's Damnation. I'll take that. Let's see. She goes Graveyard, not Command Zone. Yep, that's fine. Destroy all the creatures. I have no response to that. Well, now I'm just in the clear to drop Avacyn again. And then go Catastrophe. What is with the filling up of the graveyard here? Killed on Exsanguinate. Damnation, Polluted Bonds. See, with that Torpor Orb out, Karmic Guide's not going to get there for me. And then we don't care about the Sun Droplet. There's the Royal Guard, though. Alright, so like I said, Breath of Life. And then we still want to do red. I will have to make sure that Avacyn goes to Command Zone, not Graveyard, though. Okay then. Mogus has like no cards in hand though. Edric's a potentially scary one. If we can just untap with our Catastrophe, we can win this now. All depends on this next play here. Let's see. Do I play the land, or how do I want to do this? 6 cards in hand, 2 lands untapped. That's counter magic territory. Mogus, meanwhile, is hellbent. Which kind of, low-key doesn't really synergize with the Blood Scrivener. Like, the Blood Scrivener is actually just kind of a waste, if you think about it. Because this is each player, right? Yeah, it's each player. So by being hellbent, Mogus is actually just going to bounce its own thing. Into the core. Tajik just, wow. No game at all. I bet with one Oath of the Lieges, Tajik he'd get right back into this. Just gotta grab his, mountain, and then he's set. But I'm not inclined to actually do that. Ah, I see. I forgot that those were upkeep draw effects. So, okay. Nice. Well played. Well played. 4 cards in hand now. 4 cards off the top of your deck. Alright, so there's a Thran Dynamo. Force Field. Next time I look at you. Ah, really? 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 Wait, what just happened here? What just happened here? Plus trigger ability from... Okay, discarding an Ulabok, shuffling... Okay. I see now. Alright, so... how do we want to do this? We're at 5. Avacyn's at 5. We good, fam. No, we're just gonna take the 2. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Do we use Catastrophe and wipe away the lands? If we do, Force Field is still active, but that greatly reduces Mogis' ability to actually do anything. And it keeps Azuri and Tajik from doing anything too. Let's see, we would go down to 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in hand though. We can't do it because of this stupid Noetic skill, so we'd actually just be playing... we'd be basically wiping all the lands off the board. We'd have 5 cards in hand, and we'd have to not play a land? Is that how that works? And then everyone just basically hates us. Mogis is just digging through his deck with all kinds of efficiency. I don't trust an Edric deck with all those cards, though. I don't like this. But I think this is actually just as close to an auto win as I can get. Pretty sure Tajik would actually just scoop if that happened. Alright. Alright, we're gonna pop the lands. Then there's no mana untapped. So this is wait, no, I could have gone to main phase 2 and played my land. Ah, that's dumb. Should have played my land. Then I could have actually held up Flickering Ward. Although, truth be told, I'm not sure exactly what can be done at this point. Not the way I want to win, but them's the breaks. Alright, time to start beating down on Edric. Edric's at 15 life, so that does speed the clock up quite a bit. And then there's Tajik, who has to discard more cards. That Boros Charm would have been really good for Tajik, though. Like, holy crap, I think Tajik actually would have won if he had a mountain out to use that. Not, like I said, it's not the way I want to win. But it's there for when we have the opportunity to potentially just close a game out like this. Although I guess we're not really closing it out per se, because Tajik's going to have to hang around for at least... just by himself, that's a 5-turn clock. Alright, so... want to say he's trying to figure out what to discard right now? I'll go ahead and do a time leap. Alright then, so... we are back in business. Tajik has just left. Ah! Lost game due to inaction. Alright then. That's unfortunate, but at least, you know, we don't have to, you know, endure someone who either just lost their connection or decided they were just going to let their timer tick down to spite the other players. Okay, so now it's just us and Edric. Edric's dead in about 3 turns. And I am, in fact, dropping a moat. Well, no, I guess I should actually bounce the Flickering Ward back to my hand and then... yeah... although, now we gotta wait on this Edric player. So, okay, I guess we're gonna do another time leap. Alright then, so... we win. But a hollow victory this actually is. I can go ahead and see where our next cards are. Plane, Mountain, Workshops, Sarah Angel, Cloud Chase Eagle. Alright, so we would have gotten like the next planes, and so we would have access to like just literally everything in our hand. Just keep dropping stuff. If they basically want to die in like 3 turns. Alright, I'll see you guys for the wrap up.